Hi everyone, I am Harsh and I am from Team Jeevan. Now, our team has proposed the solution for enabling year-round agriculture through sustainable irrigation solutions. For this particular problem statement, we have came through an AI named S.A.R.O.V.A.R AI. This particular AI has been developed with the help of IDX platform. IDX platform is a very helpful platform for a collaborative project making or for making anything. And it also have Gemini API through which we have made the project in a very faster way. Now, as you can see on the screen, we have the problem statement that has been given to us. Now, you can see the code that has been running on this. Now, for this particular problem statement, we have made this project using React.js, Node.js, and we have used Clerk for authentication. We have also used Gemini. That is the backbone of our project. Now, for this project, we have hosted it on GitHub, and all this website has been hosted with the help of Vercel. Now, coming to our project, this is the landing page that has been developed using React and Tailwind. Now, in this landing page, you can see what S.A.R.O.V.A.R actually is. S.A.R.O.V.A.R is basically an acronym for Smart AI Resource Optimizations for Vital Aquatic Reserves. Now, this is the introduction of what all the things that our AI do. And if you want to use it, you first have to authenticate. You have to click on the user, and we have kept three different options. First is Facebook, Github, and Google. Now, why we have kept it Facebook? Because a study shows that the number of users that uses Facebook in rural areas, and especially those who are associated with farming, uses Facebook more rather than Gmail. So we have kept Facebook. That was the first problem. Now, as of now, we will go with Gmail authentication, and once we click on Google, with the help of Clerk, we will be able to use this website. As you can see, there is the logo of our user, and if you want to use this AI, you have to click on chatbot, or either you can click on get water insights now. Now, once the user will click on chatbot, he will be redirected to the chatbot that we have made. In this chatbot, it has been divided into three major sections. Left is the sidebar, the right are the detailed inputs that the user can put, and the middle one is the chat section. Now, this chatbot has been developed in a multilingual way because currently also the amount of literacy that are there in the rural area is less. So we have used three different languages like English, Hindi, and Marathi. And whatever the language you will select, the particular language will be applied over all these things in the input area, in the chat section, and everything, including the response that has been coming from the Gemini will come in that particular language only. As of now, we'll move ahead with English. Now, once we have selected English, you can see there is a detailed version that we can use. This particular input boxes has been created such that we have created a specialized prompt on our backend services. So after filling all these details on this detail section, you can just put get job information or whatever button is there. And with this information has been taken to Gemini, and that Gemini will give the information on different parameters that we have designed. As of now, we'll go how the best crop worked. Now, as you can see, we have the details such as enter location. We will go with Mumbai, and we can enter the temperature, that is 35 degrees Celsius. Humidity, we can go with 95%. The soil type, we can just go with Domi as of now. And water availability, you can just have an estimate amount of water availability that is there. Now we will go with medium, and once we will click on get crop recommendation, it will take that particular response to Gemini, and on these five basic parameters that we have created, it will give us a very detailed response. Now, this response will help the farmer to analyze and to grow that particular amount of crops. Now, how this is useful? Because if the farmer is having, for example, low water availability, except for those 3 months, like for example, if there is no rain, the farmer will select water availability go, and based on those particular matrices and whatever the algorithm that has been there in the Gemini, taking all the real-time inputs and will optimize the best possible result for you. Now, the main problem statement that is there for the water issues. For example, if we will go with water resource, we will go in this in Hindi. So you will know this AI will be working and giving the response in Hindi. Now, for example, we will input the location. We will go with municipality. Then we will go with amount of liters that is required per day. We will go with 50 liters, and we will go with whatever the current situation is. We will have less rainfall, right? And once we click on this button, it will take all this particular amount of details that we have entered and will take it to the Gemini. And Gemini then will respond in that particular language when what we have selected. So as you can see that Gemini has given a very beautiful response in the language we have selected. Now, once again, we will change this language to English. Now, the third thing that this program also solved is that we have created one specialized input in which the farmer can put any amount of problem that he or she is facing. For example, there can be problem with crop disease. So the farmer can go to this icon, click here and open the crop image. It will click open and it will be in the same chat field wherever the farmer was. And with analyzing this image, the response again has been changed to English because we have changed the language, and we will get the response of whatever the image that we have placed. For example, if the farmer doesn't know at all how to use this particular platform, he or she can use the main feature, that is the voice to text feature also. As you can see, there is a button of mic in which if the user will click on the mic, the voice will what according to the current temperature of Mumbai and the current best crops, the water availability and all the real-time insight, give me the best crops that I can grow with minimal amount of input of money. Once we will, as you can see, all the input has been cleaned into this thing, and once we click enter, it will send this particular message to Gemini, and Gemini will then give us the best possible crop that can be grown with the amount of real-time inputs that can be there of Mumbai. For example, you can say best low investment crop for Mumbai, understanding the condition, everything, and it will recommend the best possible thing. So anything in this website is totally has been optimized and totally has been made for the farmers. Now, the farmers can either use laptop, or this website has been totally made in a way such that it is totally responsive for every type of screen. As you can see, the navbar has been shifted and can be utilized using this particular arrow, and all the input has been went to this input panel. Everything has been made in such a way that it is well easily accessible for the farmers, and with the help of Gemini, we have break through all the barriers and we have came up with a solution that we can solve a number of problems that our farmers are facing. This is not just for the water recommendation, corporate recommendation or anything, but it can go anything, whatever you can imagine. So that is it for the solution. Thank you.